Hero. You want to be a hero? Then don't lose your head. Keep your head. Parkinson's is a guillotine. Though perhaps Hamida Jamburi deserved it, whatever that means. I'm really glad that he was the last person known to be executed in such a barbaric way. A public beheading. What on earth do you have to do to get beheaded publicly? I often wonder what I must have done to deserve Parkinson's. Was I once an executioner? The Grand Inquisitor? A straight-up psychopath? Well, if karma carries over from past lives, then am I to imagine that Parkinson's and dystonia are the universe's way of punishing me for some unremembered incarnation? Like maybe I was a serial killer or a murderous despot or, a ruthless dictator, a genocidal lunatic, or just a bitch? That's this life. I'm not a genocidal lunatic in this life. Not yet, anyway. Well, it turns out if you're awakened in the middle of the night and you're restrained and dragged off into like some holy edifice, or hey, maybe Rome's Campo del Fiore, and they erect a pyre in your honor, just for you, it's amazing how likely you are to renounce your lousy heresy, or at least dearly wish that you could be a true believer. A few hours stretched on the torture rack, even the most stoic of pagans would renounce and become believers. No one tortured with more gusto than the ancient Catholics, although lately I feel, honestly, that Parkinson's is earning the runner-up spot for that. Allow me to introduce you, though, to my hero complex, and if you stick around long enough, maybe my Christ complex, too. I remember being an illustrious Egyptian princess, or queen, maybe, a brave Cherokee warrior saving my people, or Mary Magdalene herself. I'm also responsible for saving all the kittens and babies. And you. That's right. I saved you in a past life, even though you shot at me in battle. You tried to hurt me. I saved you anyway. You're welcome. That's just how I roll in my past lives. I'm always the hero. I'm a hero, Lord, save us from ourselves. Well, to keep our heads is to accept the neglected truth of humanity, that we're each the executioner. We are each the victim. And how any badness or goodness we attribute to others exists within us. All of it. In the end, the guillotine falls on the righteous and the wicked alike. But what would it take to rid ourselves of the notion that it ever had anything to do with what any of us does or does not deserve? That we are somehow deserving of this agony. There is a lot of agony. There's a lot of suffering. Especially right now, the whole world seems like it's on fire. Or at least California. Some of it is on fire, yeah. Feels like it's spinning backwards and upside down. The time is warped. This quarantine thing is bizarre. COVID, we have a pandemic. People are dying. We can't even have a funeral. Can't even be in each other's energetic field. We're texting. It's a strange time. Beware of the guillotine, though. Whatever that is for you. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Keep your head. Just keep your head.